Despos, an accursed land. In this bitter desert, life is almost impossible. In addition, strange portals dot the sands, and seemingly random beasts emerge from them. Where am I? This is the story of one of these unfortunate ones. Hello everyone! Welcome to this game by Emperor Seth, aka Lord Virith, who is there in the Twitch chat right now. Hi there! Wow, it's been a while since I last played a classic PlayStation RPG Maker game. Not since last year? I need to start playing more than one of these each year. There's like 100 of them, and there's probably a few hidden gems among them. Will this game be a hidden gem? Well, the game's creator says his other game is better, so probably not, but let's check it out anyway. This is a pretty old game, so I'm not going to be too critical with it. I'm just gonna kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy it for what it is. Try this on, Runt. What is that music? Groan. Look, he's moving. Hello? Who's there? Relax, you're safe. But you took a bad hit. I just have to ask you some questions. What is your name? Fantax. Good. Where do you live? At the Oasis Mercenary School. Phew, there appears to be no damage. Okay. Conversation changed somewhere in there. I wonder what Runt needed to try on... So, Lord Virith says, not sure what the rules are for the creators. I can answer questions, offer advice, or just shut up and watch. You could, like, give a little behind-the-scenes stuff, and if I need some help, I can ask for it. I was worried Kim really got you that time. No, I'm alright. I can handle things on my own now. Is our main character psychic? Are you sure? Well, if you say so. But if you need me for anything, let me know. Oh, the Master wants to speak with you. Me, Northwind, plus Kim, about a job when you feel up to it. It's like I wasn't even trying to read the dialogue that way, it just felt like it had to be read that way. And yeah, it's definitely nice to have the creator in the chat. That doesn't really happen too often. Oasis. Title drop. Ever since I entered this world a year ago, this has been my home. In fact, they've taken most of the refugees from the portal. It's a good place. I'd be happy here if it wasn't for Kim. and I get control. Now, as for that one name, Jiralkim is actually pronounced Heralkin. Alright, I will write that down for future reference. Okay. So what do we got here? Desert Seed heals 15 HP. Cactus Root, cure poison. Any magic? Boomer Slash. For 3 MP, cause 7 damage against a group. That sounds nice. I assume we're at level 1. Yep, there's our stats. Any equipment? Head wrap, desert cloth, Sandering. Only hits 1 enemy. And, taking advantage of cursed equipment there by giving a cursed shield that does nothing. RPG Maker 1 grants dual wielding. The only way to disable dual wielding is to either disable one of the hands entirely, or put a piece of cursed equipment on the other hand. It's a handy trick. Get it? Handy? No special attacks. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Background color. I'm gonna... We'll do this. Kind of a dirty desert kind of color. Hey Fantax, your room's cleaned and ready. Oh, free in. Alright, cool. Basically using the in function in order to get some healing action going on. A simple little shortcut. Do not taunt plant, the master. What's with this plant anyway? Hey, can't you read? Plant? Question mark? Ah, what the hell? Back, I say. Alright, fine. A psycho plant by the inn. I'll sleep well tonight. If it makes you feel better, I don't think the plant is able to walk. Though, who knows? Is this one of those poor, unfortunate souls who came through the portal? I wonder if they were born a plant or they got turned into one. Speaking of which, what about you? What's your deal? You appear to be... well, I'm guessing human, dressed in a ninja outfit, but I don't know, maybe you're some red-eyed creature. Bind? Bind? He and Garuth are always together. It's kind of weird. Hey. At least Bind's quiet, unlike Garuth. Garuth. He and Bind are always together. It's kind of weird. Hail, brother! How go the battles? Sigh. As well as always, I guess. Good, good! Fortune always smiles on brave men like us. Ha ha! Freak. Wendy? Another student here. She's pretty good. I heard she's studying mastery of emotions, time, and fate. Hail keen. And I just know light. Hey, Fantax. Good luck on that new job. Hey, thanks. Current rooms: Fantax Room 1, Northwind Room 2, Tirog Room 3, Haral King Room 4, McGregor Room 5, One Day Room 6, Garuth and Bind Room 7. I thought this inn only had one room. Dame Mab. Man, she's annoying. Fantax! I haven't seen you since that time you and Herael King were fighting, and the master was all, "How can you survive the hostility of the world when you can't even have peace with your own family?" And he went on and on and on and... oh god. And so I went, "Hey man, don't mess with my Fantax, heart, or I'll tell House Mab to withdraw support. So just shut your big mouth." But then he... I have to go. Dang, she never shuts up. Seems like a fun character to, hang out with. Shira of the nomad tribe Scorpius. We always get caught up in their fight. Fantax, I see you always recovered from your injuries. Man, did everyone hear about that? Pretty much. It's definitely going to take some getting used to the fact that this guy speaks in thought. I keep thinking that he's having a private thought, and then suddenly the character responds, and it's like, oh yeah, he's actually outwardly thinking. Okay, Lord Virus says, might as well note that all the main characters' dialogue will use the internal dialogue. It's a way to keep the track of conversations slightly easier, and also saves having to enter the character's name each time. I'm just going to stick with the psychic telepathic communication explanation. Oops. Didn't mean to speak with you another time. Worth noting, by the way, that when you do speak with these characters again, you skip the introduction. That's nice. No. It can't be. Solos! What the hell are you doing here? I have every right to be here. I simply was interested in your school's surfaces. This monster is the tyrant responsible for the desert. Why does the master allow him here? That said, if the telepathy is in parentheses, then it's not actually telepathy. That actually is internal dialogue. Shai-Has? Ambassador to Glibdun. They usually hire us to keep away monsters. Greetings, Fantax. Hey, Shai. Did you hire us this time? Not me. Sorry. Moving on, then. That's McGregor. He's probably the oldest person here, besides the master. Of course, with golems, it's sometimes hard to tell. I hate the desert. You spend all day trying to keep cool, then freeze your butt off all night. It's too bad it doesn't snow in the desert. Haral King. Sigh, the bane of my life, I knew she'd be in the training court. She's a dragon, though. That's pretty cool. Hey, Fantax. What, you're back for another beating already? Maybe not so cool. Not now, Heralkeem. We've been called by the Master. We have time for one more battle. I promise I'll go easy on you, and I won't even use my breath. Which means you will use your earth powers, right? Well, you can use your stupid curved stick. So what do you say? Okay. Oh, maybe you're not a dragon. No, maybe you're a chimera. Cool. 7 damage with Boomer Slash. What is your regular attack capable of? You know what? Healing at the end is free. Let's use the strong attack. I wonder if we have a chance at winning this. Okay, either Heralkeem is one hit away from defeat, or I could use a Desert Seed, or this fight is unwinnable. Well, the game creator's here. Do I have a shot at winning? I do. Alright, I'm gonna give it my best shot then. Oh, one hit away from winning. Oh well, I'm sure those items are cheap. Hey, got it back. Grr, I held back too much this time. You won't be so lucky next time. Nope, gonna quit while we're ahead. Now how about that inn? Oh, and our MP went up by 4, so it goes up by 4 every level. Alright, let's take a rest at the inn real quick. By the way, you have to press a button in order to open doors. As Warriorland pointed out in the chat, by the way, RPG Maker inns do not cure status effects. It is kind of annoying like that. Gonna have to keep that in mind. Master Self and all will follow. Credo 1. Remember, we are all family above all. Credo 2. I assume that this is where the Master is, and so I will save it for last. I already talked to you. Any free items? Terrog, a metal enforcer. Surprisingly sensitive, but follows orders well. Welcome, Fantax! Hey, Terrog, how are you feeling? I should be asking you that. How are the wounds? They were minor. Why is everyone making such a big deal out of them? We are your friends. Also, you were pretty much knocked unconscious, so that's... I wouldn't really call that minor. Yeah, I know. Thanks. I had worse before. What's the problem? Yeah, there's definitely a few typos in here. I'm assuming that you've been working on a version that has less of them. Lord Virith been bug fixing before the stream. Galug the Barkeep, a nomad from the Kamen tribe. Hey, Fantax, need a drink? Yes, but not now. I know your drinks, and I need a clear head when I see the master. Okay, guess that's not a shop. Or at least not yet. Northwind, a rogue and ice witch. Since we live in the desert, her spells are very strong. I noticed that a variety of characters look away from Fantax when they speak to him. Were they intended to look at him? Or are Fantax's red eyes going to turn them into stone if they stare at him too long? Ah, Fantax! Heading to the Master's Tower yet? Not yet. Still mad at Heralkine? She's just a bully, Fantax. Just don't let her get to you. Yeah, I know. I'll try. Fantax is nice. He knocks on the doors before going into them, even the shops. Fantax! Maybe now you'll think to buy some armor or a real weapon. Maybe I will. What you got? Okay, this is where we shop. So desert seeds are worth 5 gold. Stonecutter. Well, not gonna be able to afford that just yet. For the sake of... Well, I was about to buy some of this armor so that I could survive a little bit longer. Trying to decide whether it's worth it. Double check what equipment I already have. You already have a head wrap, and you already have a desert cloth. So the helmet... Wait. Why is the weaker helmet more expensive? Well, anyway, this helmet is 2 points stronger than what he's already got, which on average means only 1 point less of damage. I'll save my money for the other stuff. So, Wario suggests talking to them to see if they turn away from me if I talk to them a second time. The answer is no. Okay, that answers what is going on then. So, there's 2 pages of dialogue with these characters. The first page has Fantax giving an introduction to these characters, and the second page is the conversation. In RPG Maker 1, when you switch pages, it sets their direction to their default direction on their page. So whenever we're going through their introduction and switch to the second page, that's why it is switching over to a different direction. I think I explained that well enough. Okay, I think we're ready to see the master? Yep, we're ready to see the master. Though out of curiosity, I haven't had a chance to save yet. Well, this is a pretty small world map. I wonder if there will be more than one. Don't answer that. Life and death. So, clarification, Oasis is the game title. Life and Death is the save name for all the scripting. Complete each mission with your will and principles as guides. Credo 3. Lord Virith says this game has 3 scenarios. Life and Death is scenario 1. Well, that's kind of interesting. Normally, you would want more than one scenario for the sake of having extra memory cards. But since this game only uses 2 memory cards, the extra scenarios aren't necessarily necessary, but I suppose using them kind of like chapters is another possible use for them if you wanted to. Sure.